Hi there, Libra. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca. For those of you who are brand new, I do hope, I do hope that everyone is staying happy, healthy, and sane in this time. You know, that you've, if nothing else, gotten the rest that you needed. So, I'm going to start the reading with a white light oracle card. These cards are a little long in the message, so if you want to just skip right to the tarot reading, please feel free. So I've already pre-shuffled and meditated. Keep in mind that I can't do this without you all, and I thank you all for the love and support. So you guys got the most views, and so you're the first one out for this, I believe it's a full moon in Scorpio. What is the message from the light for my amazing Libras? What is the message? That's too many. We will take the top one. I'll give you the general gist of the other ones so that you understand. So you got the Ivory Wish-Fulfilling Crow, which is number 39, and 44, Ishtar's Lion's Gate, 888. So there is a portal opening up where divine timing is at play, where a wish can be granted if it is based in integrity. It's kind of like the genies, right? Anytime someone made a wish for their own benefit, it never quite worked out, did it? So we have number 2, Cupio Dissolvi. I will put it right here so you guys can kind of see it. I know the window is kind of bright, but I like the light, so I'm sorry but not sorry. It is time to let go. Things are working out in their own way. Trust that your heart is wise and is leading you on a soul healing journey and the right spiritual path. Spirit wants to bring you a blessing and a resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan. Even if your plans are going awry, know that all will come together at the right time in the best way possible. Surrender your struggle and hold on to your faith. You do not need to be in control in order to be safe and have things work out in the best way possible. In an often spiritually deficit modern culture, we have developed a kind of mystical amnesia. We have forgotten the genuine, effective, and astonishing power of spiritual intervention that can be evoked by an open heart. This oracle brings you a message from Spirit. There is a problem in your life that seems very real and substantial. Yet if you approach it from a more mystical perspective, desiring spiritual connection and healing, the issue can dissolve. It can be absorbed into spiritual light and be healed. It can transform in such a way that your current viewpoint of such suffering will cease to exist. There is a path for healing you have yet to recognize. As you let go of what you think should be or must be, you will recognize a perhaps unexpected path to your true healing and inner fulfillment opening up before you. The Latin phrase Cupio Dissolvi refers to a desire to dissolve, to be absorbed into the luminosity of the soul, where there is beauty, relief, and peace. To enter into such a state requires a loosening of our attachments and fixations upon our problems in the physical world. That does not mean we deny our troubles. In letting go, we give Spirit permission to heal the state of our heart and a mind that has led us into these difficulties. It can be surprising just how much we hold on to things we wish to be freed from. It might help you let go. It might help you let go if you reflect on what would be different for you if the problem is no longer in your life. Sometimes we might hold on to pain hoping to gain acknowledgement from a certain person who may just lack the emotional capacity and spiritual development to grant us heartfelt apology. Sometimes we punish ourselves by holding on to pain, holding impossible and unhelpful standards of inhuman perfection when we could forgive ourselves and move on. Spiritually, we have the power to forgive and free ourselves and others. There is so much to be gained in doing so. It is a way to heal the heart from emotional poison, awaken inner peace and freedom, and move forward with our lives. As we forgive and enter the temple of the heart, we can see beautiful visions of what is now possible. Feelings of euphoria may awaken. We realize we have set ourselves free from the past. A constraint that once weighed heavily upon our hearts has been cast off by our spiritual will. Knowing we have such a beautiful power within can bring gratitude and wonder into our hearts. In the spiritual landscape of the heart, we let go of what we think and engage with what we feel. The true mystical experience of divine love is not just emotional, it is transfiguring. It helps us transform ourselves and our lives. This oracle guides you to immerse yourself in the spiritual light within your heart. A beautiful and uplifting outcome is being offered to you. Trust in Spirit, let go, and receive. Beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into your reading, shall we? Sorry. I had a dry throat all right. It's the past. Okay. We have the Seven of Coins and the Queen of Cups. Investing in love. What is the present? The Four of Swords. Good. This is rest, meditation, healing. What's blocking you is the Hermit. It's seeing the path forward, looking within. More study, more knowledge. What is the message from Spirit? The Five of Wands. And what is the potential outcome? The Two of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Coins. So for me in particular, this is the Capricorn Court card. But this can be about just being receptive to abundance and feeling connected to the physical world. Queens are receptive, right? Whereas kings are proactive. So you have two queens here. And it might be that there's a need to consider the way you feel about some earthly possessions, right? Or earthly things. I'm actually going to shuffle these a couple of times before we get into the reading. Start clarifying. The Five of Wands, as your message from Spirit, for right now, I'm going to switch positions because it goes 4 or 5. The Four of Swords is kind of the precursor, the superficial physical healing before the Hermit card, right? So it's the minor arcana of the major arcana. And for me in particular, this means that there's something superficial in the head that is being dealt with when there is a need to go deeper within. The Five of Wands as your message from Spirit, I feel like this means you need to decide what it is that you're beating yourself up on. So perhaps you were dealing with two different people. The bottom of the deck, there was a final decision made here, or someone came back. Someone came back. I feel like there was a investment with an earth sign potentially, but you have 2 sevens here. That's interesting. 2 sevens and 2 queens. This didn't get off the ground with one of these people, and it was because there was too many options, too much confusion. I feel like potentially you were going back and forth between two people. And because of that, there was no stable beginning. There was some sort of illusion here in what was invested. Let's look at the Four of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. The bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card in reverse. So the Sun card, even in reverse, is still a good card. Now this could be something that you're just not seeing it correctly. That there was like an annoyance that you've kind of become used to, but you're still happy, right? Or you still continue to tell yourself you're happy, that it's not important. The flagpole looked like it was sparing my baby. There's a need to let go of like waiting to hear, waiting to know something. Let's get one more. I feel like you're looking at, yeah, the Hermit. Okay. I feel like you're looking, the Two of Pentacles. So you are juggling. You're looking for something externally to come in and fix something, when the answer, the path that you're looking for, is actually within. And that balance that you are trying to gain is in experiencing something new that kind of, well, let me rephrase that. The balance you're looking for is going to come through making a decision and picking a path, but it's a path through the heart, if that makes any sense. There needs to be a lighting up from within to illuminate that path. Let's see why the Hermit is here. Why is the Hermit the blockage? We have the Eight of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah. I'll take them. Okay, because this is an important message. It's actually kind of what I just said. So you got the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Justice card, and the Hierophant. Okay, so what I am not seeing here is Wands. There is a significant water sign here. Or you have a lot of water placement, but you're standing here in your power, and you're so busy working and looking at these little details and putting your time and energy into other people that you're not healing yourself. And at the Tower here, at the bottom of the deck, it says that an epiphany is coming. There's a need for a spiritual order here to clear whatever karma and balance the scales, right? So let's look at this Five of Wands. The Strength card in reverse. There's the message. Thank you. The Moon card in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the truth, right? Letting go of fear, letting go of illusion, letting go of being strong enough to go through those deep emotions, feeling them and letting them go. Instead of just fighting them off and trying to put them aside, we have the Ace of Wands here. Now, there's something, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, there's something that's going to be so clear. There's a victory here. I feel like, I almost feel crown chakra activation. Off of this Ace of Swords. There's a giving up this emotional battle. So let's look at the Two of Wands. What is the potential outcome here? Temperance in reverse. Princess of Wands in the upright, and the Two of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil card in reverse. Beautiful. So that's the Capricorn card again. But ultimately, this is making the decision to say, now is the time. Now is the time that I take this first step. I know that I am starting off small, but each step is going to move me forward. The Two of Swords in the upright, that's 2 twos, and 22 talks about building, 4 talks about protection. So there's need for balance, especially with this temperance card in reverse. So there's a need for balance and an understanding that you can do this. It's just not going to happen overnight, because you have that fire burning to get it done now, right? That's cardinal energy, 100%. And so with this Two of Swords, you're going to need to keep your defenses up a little bit, and be very protective of whatever this toxic energy is that you're trying to move through. Okay, but the time has come. The portal has opened for you, and I think you know that. So whatever these next steps are, the answer is within you, Libra. We're going to pull a mystical shaman card. What is the final message for my Libras? The Heart of the Sky. It's one of my favorite cards. Number 24. And we'll pull an Eloquy She-Who card. She who becomes, Eterna, metamorphosis, transcend, and journey. That's a beautiful card. And she who whispers, Consia, secrets, confession, and confidant. So there's a friend here that you can talk to. The bottom of the deck, you have Futura, she who divines, future, choice, and judgment. So let's look at Heart of the Sky. I hate it when it does it. It opened right to it. And then I kept flipping. The heart of the sky is the love force that made all creation possible. This same force is present when you create with originality, when you bring formlessness to form or inspired ideas to expression. This primal force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The heart of the sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it in the world of matter. The heart of the sky brings you a sacred reminder. You are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the heart of the sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly, and allow the universe to take care of the details. The medicine. You may feel responsible for everything and everyone. Perhaps you think you have to do it all alone. This takes you into a dark hole where you lose trust in the natural order of the cosmos. Shed your lofty sense of duty and recognize that this is a false prison of your own making. You can open the door and set yourself free in an instant. Sorry, my nose is itching like crazy from this. So I feel like that just reaffirms what the entire reading was saying about finding what it is that you love and making the investment. I think some of you are realizing that you haven't done that in the past. Eterna. Eterna, she who becomes rises light like a feather, no longer anchored to the ground. Her lightness of being creates a total metamorphosis of self. Even her hair is changing colors from fiery red to the intensity of light blue and white, like the hottest part of the flame. Her passion to transcend to her next highest self is taking place. Her right hand is held in the Prithva, I can never say these right, Prithva mudra, to offset the fire element and increase the earth element. She knows she must maintain the balance if she is to continue evolving. This powerful mudra increases her sense of stability, which she needs as she floats off the earth. Her antenna-like stamen gathers information on deep sensory levels. Eterna may seem to be asleep, but she is focused on her journey at hand. This card indicates that you are at a moment of becoming the being you have been working on. All the effort is coming together to send you soaring up to the next plane. The good news and the bad news is there is always another level to achieve. Each subtle state of existence creates new challenges. Know that you have safely lived on your current plane, and all that you have learned by and failed in and powered through will be brought with you on your journey. The cranes who rise from the mist show you the past is a source of strength for the future, like the caterpillar who metamorphoses into a butterfly. It is time to try out your new wings. And the questions you should ask yourself: what is the next level for me? How can I benefit the most from this transcending? And what challenges me the most in my current spiritual journey? And Kansia. She who whispers knows how to keep a secret. You won't pry anything from her lips. She is the quintessential vault who holds all the lies and all the truths of the world. Her smoky quartz headdress helps remove negative energy. In fact, it is said to transform it into positive energy. It is her role to hear all the confidences of all who come to her. Kansia, Latin for confidante, never judges. She simply listens. This card reveals that all of us have secrets. It may be time to release yours now if they have become a burden. If you are concerned about being judged, to look into your own heart first for compassion. Sometimes we convince ourselves that our secrets are uniquely deep and dark. When we expose them to the light, we may discover others with the same fears. If someone has entrusted you with their secrets, honor their confidence. What are my secrets? What would happen if I shared my secrets with others? Who can I trust with what I value most? That, Libra, is your reading. I do hope that it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, I love you. Have a good night.